The topic is super check point and how to check. What is super check? In common language, what is super check? Again, somebody is checking the look, anything, and we are again cross checking that. So in our case, we are checking locomotive. So super check means I might have checked the loco. After my checking, somebody else will checking. They can point out any other fault if there or not, some breakage or some loose contact something. So what is super check? In our case, in our case, super check is inspection performed on locomotives to ensure the highest level of safety, reliability, and performance of rolling stock and related systems. So this inspection is conducted to verify all the standards of maintenance and procedures and safety protocols are being followed. ये नोट करना नहीं लिया because ये कुछ भी नहीं है, just आप जो चेक कर रहे हैं ना वही है उसके बारे में. So our point is super check of conventional loco. So conventional loco and three-phase loco, we are homing what type of locos? यहाँ पे कौन कौन सा टाइप का लोको है? कन्वेंशन लोको और थ्री फेज. कन्वेंशन में कौन कौन सा टाइप है? ओके, एंड सो वी आर चेकिंग about conventional loco WP4 and WP4 and WG7. So conventional loco, what is the meaning of conventional loco? DC motors. And three phase loco? Okay, what kind of motor we are using conventional loco? DC? DC, what kind of DC? DC series motor. Why DC series motor? Okay, because कभी आपने गाड़ी का बैटरी डाउन हो गया है तो कार धक्का मार के स्टार्ट किया है? സ്റ്റാർട്ട് करके देखो. വണ്ടി സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ഒരു വണ്ടി സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ആവത്തില്ല. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ പുഷ് பண்ணுമ്പോൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഇനീഷ്യൽ വണ്ടി മൂവ് பண்ண கொஞ்சம் ടൈറ്റ് ആയിരിക്കും. once it starts rolling it's easy. So in this loco is hauling nearly coaching loco means it is nearly 1500 tons and goods loco nearly 3000 to 4000 tons load it has to hold. So starting torque be higher. So first point, CBC, cattle guard and buffer. What is CBC? Why CBC used? Center buffer coupler. So CBC is used for attaching the loco. With loco we have to attach the formation. Then only we can hold the load or take the passengers. So we are using CBC. This is CBC and this is screw coupling. Usually this is used for attaching coaches and this for wagon. And now new coaches we are using CBC only for attaching. So this is CBC and this is buffer. Buffer is for just protection because one loco and other this one should not hit and to reduce loading coupling, CBC coupling, because if buffer is not there, that load will hit on the CBC. So in the CBC, first we have to see whether CBC opening or closing, because after opening only we can attach the formation. So opening and closing, first point, check point of the CBC, opening and closing, then crack will be there because CBC is handling the old load of the coaches. So here you can see one crack is there, here also crack is there, and here also one crack is there. So in loco we have to stress only in the stress prone area where load is maximum. Loco body bogie will be there. Both body and bogie whole area will not be stress prone. So only some few points will be having more stress. That area where to see. In the CBC you can see here one coupling is there now. All the load will be over here and here. So only that area you have to see more. All the area we have to check, but only more stress where is coming. That point we have to see. Next point, buffer. Sorry, operating handle. This is CBC operating handle. It is used for opening and closing of CBC. Hmm? So something is eating, right? Like cattle or something. It might bend. If it is bending means we can't operate the operating handle. Then we cannot open this one. Only if we are able to open this one, we can attach the formation or detach the formation. So once it is bent means you cannot do attaching or detaching. Usually it happens in platform. PPO knows some CRO is coming, so PPO person will go to check if it's bent. What can we do at the platform? ये बेंड हो गया तो क्या कर सकते हैं प्लेटफॉर्म में कुछ भी अटेंशन मुश्किल है सो विल जस्ट रिमूव दिस वन because if it's there we cannot operate this one. It is bent means it cannot operate, so we'll remove and send it for the traffic. And if loco is coming to shed, we have to see whether it is bent or not. If it is bent, we have to replace that one. Also crack will be there, some welding portion it might crack, that also we have to see. Then CBC draft gear. CBC is handling all the load, so some defect in the CBC we have to see, because if CBC is defective it might crack and train parting will come. Train parting means parting. Detaching means forcefully detach. In that case, if CBC is having some defect, we have to see, because it's bearing all the load of formation. Next, cattle guard and rail guard. Mechanical and TM person will be knowing the defectivity of cattle and rail guard. If some CRO or something stone is kept on the track, so it will be bearing all the load. See, in this case, some bend is there, some CRO might have happened. So in the CBC, we have to see whether the ribs are having any crack, and if we are going under the bogie, we can see the CBC fixing bolt will be there. Last week one message has came in the group. Anybody has seen someone serious case in Naga something? When CBC was broken and damaged due to CRO. Last week, no? कहाँ पे? हाँ, CBC dropped. In that case, due to CRO, this the fixing bolt might have crack. So the technician who went to check at the platform just check this one CBC pipe only. Sorry, BP and FP pipe. He never checked this one CBC fixing. So this was broken and caused failure of the loco. Also here we can see one crack in the buffer. Also screw coupling. Screw coupling. Screw coupling we are using for attaching this one, the coaches. You might have seen while attaching at the platform, loco attaching and detaching. Somebody has seen this one, attaching and detaching or loco at platform. देखे हो? ध्यान नहीं दिया, ठीक है, अभी प्लेटफॉर्म में जाओगे तो जा देख के आ जाओ. इसको उठा के we are using this one screw coupling, and in the coach one hook will be there. For that we will be attaching that screw and tightening. That will be holding the coaches. See the camera. So next point is connection strap, condition of connection strap and guide assembly. Sorry, connection strap photo खींचना भूल गया. ठीक है. That connection strap will be available in WP4 only. Sarana, WP4 தான் இருக்கு. Okay. WP4. WP7 இல்ல. Next is TM nose pad. The function of TM nose pad is for providing a seat for securing of TM. Also, one cushioning seat. It is made from sandwich rubber and metal plate. So, and it can break some alignment mismatch will be there, and over here and over here one liner will be provided. That liner welding might crack. So we have to see during visual checkup some crack is there or not. Because one serious accident has came happened at Agra division. After that only Supercheck booking started. In that case, traction motor was dropped and caused the derailment of the loco and formation. Few casualties was there. After that only Supercheck started. So here also any crack or this one gear case fixing, we have to see either crack or something is there. Or here one crack you can see in the TM nose leg. Another thing we have to see this pin. If pin is not there, this main pin you can see here one pin is there. This pin is there now. इसका नाम क्या है? Vertical pin. Okay. So if this pin is not there, that pin might drop. Keeper pin. In super check point one is some modification is there na for mechanical. Two pins, two quarter pin. So we have to ensure that here quarter pin is provided or not. If quarter pin is not provided, this pin might be drop and it will cause this main pin to drop. Keep. So another thing, this nose pad gap, we have to see nose pad. Okay, bye. Between nose pad and bogie gap should not be more than 5 mm. Gap is more. I am hitting from this height and hitting from this side. Any difference will be there? क्या होगा? If hitting from higher side, the force will be more. So if gap is more means the hitting force will be more than the hitting force will be more. So gap should be minimum. So if gap is more means during traction motor movement hitting will be more and it will cause crack in the fixing area, motor fixing area. So for that we are using go and no go gauge. Here one video is there, whether we can see or not. Ara. So if more than 5 mm means we have to stop the loco for attention. For that we are using that gauge. We can see practically when you are free, new persons you can come and see. So another next point is check the condition of TM inspection cover and terminal covers. TM inspection cover, have you seen the inspection cover? So the traction motor, two covers will be there. Inspection cover, one big cover and other side one small cover will be there. From here we can see traction motor, brush shoulder and traction motor condition. So it must be tight after attention, because if gap is there, air will come out and some foreign particles may go inside the traction motor and it will cause some failure. So over here you can see one damage to traction motor, some external heating due to some external heating, and here we can see TM terminal cover. What is terminal cover? from there electrical connection will be given to traction motor. So in this case, the terminal cover was not tightened properly. So after schedule, you have to cross check whether it is tightened or not. Then over here, gear case fixing. You have to see whether gear case is properly tightened or not, and all the bolts are tightened or not, and this cover gear case lid is tightened or not. If it is not tightened while loco is moving, the gear case component will splash out and cause leakage. If gear case component is not there, it will cause, component is kind of lubrication. It's not there, it will cause heating, overheating, and smoke will come from the gear case. One gear case crack is there. Next, brake rigging. In the loco, anything it's moving, we have to stop the loco. Stop the loco or car or cycle, bike, something. What we are using, brake now. In this also brake is there. So in the cycle or bike, brake cable is slack. Then what will become? Action might take. That here also, this is brake rigging. The all the system should be pakka. Something is missing. This bolt is not tightened. Then what will come? Because this is not tightened means this brake block will drop down. So there will be no brake power. So we have to see all the nut, bolt, and cotter pin are provided or not. Then another thing, in the WG7, middle brake hanger will be there. Only in this middle brake hanger, this safety spring is extra. If this is coming down, means this bolt is broken, means extra for securing another safety feature we are given, means just one rope to prevent the dropping of brake rigging. Whether we have to see whether it's provided or not. It will be mainly missed in AOH. Then side wear. Side wear is provided only in WG7. 40% done side wear load. So in side wear load having WG7 only. In that case, it will be damage due to load. See over here we can see rubber is cracked. It is made of rubber and metal sandwich. In this case, we can see the rubber is cracked. So in that case, we have to give the booking. During super check, we have to see whether crack is there. Crack is there means we have to give the booking. Then SL and battery box. In the SL, we have to see whether any damage is there in the SL cover or something. Then in the battery box also. Battery box, this is the fixing area. If this is slack or this welding crack is there means it will cause dropping of battery box. We have to see whether any problem is there. Also, the battery box gap should be not battery box cover gap should be closed. If gap is there means dust will enter the battery box. So battery is damaged. It will cause the damage of battery. Then over here we can see one brake block overheating. During trip GC or super check after schedule, we have to see whether overheating symptom is there. In this case, due to brake binding, you can see over here color has changed. Have you seen the color of brake block? Brake block color, new brake block. Usually it will be metallic color only. Or here we can see that due to overheating, color has changed to reddish. रेड कलर हो गया ना थोड़ा. आपने एक बर्तन रखा स्टोव के ऊपर, पानी नहीं डाला, स्टोव ऑन किया, क्या उसका कलर चेंज हो जाता ना? उसके बाद एक क्या सम क्या बोलते हैं, रेनबो कलर जैसा आ जाता है उसमें. बर्तन में, सेम वैसे ही इसमें रेडिश कलर आता है. So whether we have to see any overheating symptoms there, it will be in the wheels or brake block something. Or here spring, spring we have to see whether some crack is there or spring is rubbing on the body is properly aligned or not. Then bogie and bow stop for any crack. Here we can see the stress area. Here one crack is coming. So during super check we have to see if the crack is there or not. And here one spring crack is there. You can see. Spring we have to see every portion of the spring where we can see some crack is there means some metallic shining will be there, or there we have to see any problem is there or not. Then next equalizing beam and compensating beam. It will also will be in WG7 only. This is equalizing beam and this is compensating beam. We have to see whether it's any abnormality is there, because it should be almost straight. It's tilted, but this is if it is tilted, some problem is there. One is raised and another dropped down. In that case, we have to see any problem is there or not. In that case, we have to advise mechanical to check the equalizing beam again. And next, wheel. One of the important points, we have to see whether wheel skid is there or not. Wheel skid is there means what will happen? Once round surface is there, one side is not properly round, then while rotating it will cause hammering effect. राउंड है, एक साइड थोड़ा फ्लैट है, तो क्या होगा जब घूम के आएगा, इट विल कॉज हैमरिंग इफेक्ट. सो दैट हैमरिंग इफेक्ट माइट कॉज rail breakage also. If rail breakages means major accident might come happen. So here we can see one skid mark and here one punch mark. Some foreign material was found on the railway track. It caused the wheel damage. Here also with skid mark, and here we can see one crack. So in the wheel we have to see whether we have to be careful, because if wheel is cracked means major action will come. During super check we have to see wheel and next HT room, high tension room. During super check or anything, you should not enter when the loco is energized condition, because from 5 volt to 25 kV will be available in the HT room. So we have to be careful while entering HT room. Only after de-energizing the loco, only you have to go inside. So here we can see one RGR. RGR is not proper. This is having the gap. It will cause, because it will be carrying hundreds of ampere current. It's not seated properly means it will cause loose contact and overheating will be there. Then over here, resistance is there. RC panel resistance is there. It is also overheated. And here one CT is there. Here crack is there. In the CT crack is there means it won't work properly. CT will be open, so it will not show correct reading. Then here RSI in the rectifier, one telltale fuse is there. So you can see here it is melted. During super check we have to see whether all the telltale fuses are intact or not. Then we have to give the booking. Or here we can see transfer bush oil leakage. And next one, capacitor damage. That also in the HC room we can see. Okay, that's all.